Hello everyone, Dr. Mark here again, and today I want to talk to you about some of the dog breeds I have found make great pets for introverts. Since Carl Jung published Psychological Types in 1921, introverts have been branded as shy people who are only interested in staying quiet and away from normal activities. After that book came out, others followed, and we have been branded as being even worse. Introverts are being accused of being hermits that are excessively withdrawn from this world. There is nothing wrong with being an introvert, however. In the society we live in, groups like Dale Carnegie's Foundation are trying to convince us that extroverts do everything right, but introverts do what needs to be done and can enjoy life. And what every introvert needs to enjoy life, of course, is a great dog. Some dogs are better suited for extroverts, but many individual dogs are perfect companions for an introvert. If you are quiet and have chosen to become a writer, an artist, or are just enjoying life strolling down the beach or sleeping in your hammock, you should choose a breed that can be quiet, steady, good-natured but not too outgoing, and able to lie quietly at times and enjoy your bursts of insightful energy at other times. I have picked a few good choices here: giant, large, medium, and small breeds, but keep in mind that there are lots of other great dogs to choose from. Before I get into the list of the best dogs for introverts, I want to discuss my Ask a Vet columns. I have a column and answer questions from pet owners on yourpetsathome.com and pethelpful.com. Not all problems can be solved over the internet, of course, since some dogs will need a physical exam and laboratory work. If you have a problem that cannot be solved, however, or need some advice on some alternative treatments, or are just looking for a second opinion on how your dog is being treated medically, just let me know and we will try to help. Please make the question as detailed as possible and include any pictures you can, as well as the dog's age and breed. There is no charge for asking a question, and great articles on health, nutrition, training, and home care are already available on both of those sites, and one of those articles just might answer your questions. If you find this information on this video helpful, please give it a like. It helps the YouTube algorithm decide if the information is useful, and they will send it to other readers that are interested in dogs. If you need this information, please subscribe to my page. You will find plenty of videos on choosing dogs, and I will post more videos on saving money on heartworm prevention, some home tips to take care of skin problems, and how to make affordable homemade dog food. If you have any ideas for videos you need to help your dog, just drop a comment and I will get on it as soon as possible. Okay, enough. Here are a few of the best dogs you should adopt if you are an introvert. The Newfoundland proves that it is possible to be quiet and perceptive, even when you are in the body of a giant. Newfies are great with kids and noisy families, but are able to curl up in a corner and stay calm, and they are always more than willing to wake up and burn up that excess energy swimming in the lake or river. Newfoundlands do drool a lot, shed huge amounts of fur, and of course, since they weigh 150 to 170 pounds, they do need to eat more than a smaller dog. For all of those reasons, they are not for everyone. But are they good for an introvert in search of a big companion? Of course. They are not the calmest dog, but are excellent companions for someone who leads a life that varies between steady and hectic. If this is the choice you make, there are a few other things to keep in mind. This breed might come down with serious health problems like heart disease or hip dysplasia, and only about 38% of them make it to their 10th birthday. A Newfoundland will be calm through it all. Your dog might even save your life in the meantime. The Saint Bernard is another giant dog that is ideal for an introvert, and since it is pretty famous, it may be mistaken for one of those happy dog breeds most favored by extroverts. Anyone watching the Beethoven movies probably thinks this is the last dog to add to a quiet household. Remember, though, that it is only a movie. Yes, Saint Bernards are large, around 150 to 250 pounds. They do need to be well socialized and are a lot of dog for some people to deal with, but if you can handle the drool and the shedding, they are great dogs. Even without the cartoon flask on their neck, the dogs are natural heroes and may end up drawing you out of the house on a quest. When you take your dog out, they excel in sports like weight pulls competitions. Health issues also need to be considered carefully if you choose this breed. They are prone to hip dysplasia and elbow dysplasia, and some dogs are affected with heart disease, eyelid problems, and even epilepsy. Try to find a good breeder and meet some adult St. Bernards before deciding for sure that this dog is right for you. A lot of giant dogs have steady personalities and are good choices for an introvert. The other giant dogs you might consider are the Great Dane, the English Mastiff, and the Irish Wolfhound. The Alaskan Malamute is another good choice for an introvert, but their personalities are quite different from the giant dog breeds listed above. They are an energetic sled dog breed but are usually okay if resting most of the day. By the afternoon, however, you need to get ready to walk. Alaskan Malamutes have a lot more energy than some dogs and will require plenty of walking or other exercise to burn up that energy. Every day. Your Malamute is not going to sit around and wait for the weekend. Malamutes are big, so even though they may not be as expensive as the giant dogs, they still eat a lot, shed a lot, and veterinary expenses can be a lot for some families to handle. If you are a strong-willed introvert and are looking for a strong-willed dog, this is one of the best choices. If you are looking for a breed of dog that is big but not too large and one that will be willing to sit or sleep quietly most of the day, the Greyhound is a great choice. Most of the dogs available for adoption are retired racers, so they are used to being locked up in a crate all day and will happily spend all day sleeping on your couch. Like all dogs, they do need to get out and take a walk at least once a day. They do need to run, but make sure it is an enclosed area as these dogs have poor recall and will sometimes run off. Besides being good dogs in an apartment, Greyhounds also do not bark much. If you choose a Greyhound, you will be getting a great companion and a dog who will provide a good reason to get out of the house. Beagles are good-natured, small to medium-sized dogs. That makes them popular since some apartments do not allow larger dogs. Since they are small, their veterinary expenses are lower, and they do not eat as much as a big dog. There are a lot of other reasons that Beagles are so popular. Beagles are good family dogs, get along with cats, are smart, but often difficult to train, and are so friendly that they are not recommended as watchdogs. Most of them do not have an outgoing friendliness, however, and they make great dogs for an introvert. Besides being fairly reliable dogs that usually have even personalities, the Beagle is a healthy dog. They are sometimes prone to ear infections because of their floppy ear anatomy, and some dogs have eye problems, but most are so healthy that they live without problems up to about 12 or 13 years. Just do not plan on getting one of these dogs and leaving her alone all the time. If you do, you will probably find out how they like to howl. The smallest choice for an introvert is the Shih Tzu, a long-haired dog that does not shed much. Most of the dogs I have met are steady and good-natured. They are usually quiet and do not need to be exercised excessively because their short noses make it hard to breathe when they overdo it. They do require some maintenance, as they need to be brushed every day to keep their long coats from matting up, and these little dogs also need their teeth brushed even if on a raw dog food diet. The West Highland White Terrier, the Miniature Schnauzer, the Lhasa Apso, and the Schipperke are alternatives if you want a smaller dog breed and the looks of the Shih Tzu are not what you are looking for. Do any of these breeds appeal to you? It is important that you like the way your dog looks, and when you search, look for a quiet and good-natured dog that is able to rest quietly. I would not recommend a dog with high exercise requirements or a very active dog like a Jack Russell Terrier, but I am sure there are those out there that would do just fine. No matter which dog you choose, adopt from a shelter or buy him or her from a breeder. Shelters and breeders will help you choose a dog based in personality. Pet shops support puppy mills, and you may be taking home a dog with both behavioral and health problems. That is not a good choice for an introvert. There is also a website available called petfinder.com that will allow you to search for all the dogs available for adoption in the surrounding states. Every one of us deserves the company. Thank you for watching. I am a veterinarian with over 40 years of experience with dogs and cats, exotics, poultry, and livestock of many types. If the information in this video was helpful, please give it a like so that it can reach more viewers. and if you know any other dog families that need to know this information, please share it. Be sure to subscribe too if you want more information on dog health issues. If you prefer to read this information, you can find my articles at pethelpful.com. If you have any health problems with your dog and need some information, please contact me at my Ask a Vet column at pethelpful.com or askavet@yourpetsathome.com.